Hello everyone, and welcome back to Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon. We've collected every gem in the game, and every single egg. I don't know where I got 2 extra gems from, but we have everything else in the game. And now we can go into the super bonus round. Can you stop spitting at me? Let's see where this takes us. Bianca!
Finally made it, Spyro. Hunter was a little worried about you when you went off to fight the sorceress, but I always knew you'd beat her. This place is where the sorceress kept all her treasure, but after she was defeated, a bunch of thieves came and stole it. If you can catch the thieves, you're more than welcome to keep the treasure. Oh, by the way, Hunter is around here somewhere. He's been tinkering with one of his new toys all day, and he wants to show it off.
Coming!
Go see him.
Right then. I had my cake, I got my gifts. I'm happy. Also, worth noting, 5,000 gems. This really is a super bonus round. Hey! You get back here, mister! Gonna get you. Gonna get you. Got ya. Ah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You get back here right fucking now. I gotta say, the being able to make moneybags pay for every single gem he ever squeezed out of me, definitely the most satisfying part of the game. Also, you're not getting away that easily, you little punk. Okay, I see where this is going. But yeah, being able to get revenge on moneybags, best part of the game. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, well, you always had enough gems to pay him, what's the big deal? Well, he was always having me pay for the most ridiculous of things instead of being a nice person. He paid me, like, he literally had me pay him to open a door and having the password be gullible. I think at that point he's probably crossed a line or two. Okay, so not so bad. Like really, I do like to imagine he's definitely crossed a line there. You get back here right now, mister! So I have to get to 2,000. Or 2002 or whatever. I don't know how I'm gonna be dealing with those sheep. No, you don't. Let me tell you, that's fucking satisfying. Ooh. What's going on here then? What are all these then? Are these more ways to get more gems? Maybe? Maybe so? Oh, of course of course the UFO sheep have gems. I don't know how to hit them. Alright, what's in here?
Hi, Spyro. Did you see Bianca? She was really worried about you when you went off to fight the sorceress. It was pretty funny. She tries to play it cool, but she was scared stiff until you came back safe. I just finished fixing up an old submarine. Why don't you try taking it for a spin? Want to take myself for a spin?
Sure.
Great. Hop aboard.
So what's going on here then? Is this like me being able to okay, I see. I see what's going on here. Oh. Did I just get 2 for 1? Sweet! Get back here, you little turd. Lock on. Oh yeah, I forgot the 25 gems exist. I just thought there was 1, 2, 5, and 10. Okay. You guys are making it very hard to hit you. But also very fun. I'm gonna get you. Six of 7. Where'd you go? Not this time. That's all of them. Okay, so I get it. I definitely get it. Sweet! What's in here?
Check it out. This is the world's fastest turbo snowboard course. The local champions are the Sasquatch 6, a gang of Yetis on souped-up snow discs. I bet that you could outrace the lot of them. If you win, we'll get a huge pile of treasure. If you lose, I'll have to slick down the whole course with my tongue.
Why would you agree to something like that? Why?
So, ready to race?
I mean, yeah, but...
Right on! Just don't lose.
Yeah, that's kind of on you for agreeing to it. That's not on me if I lose. Whoa. Is it me, or is this skateboard kind of a little bit bigger? Now, I remember the tricks here. Yeah. Crap. You know what? I'm gonna save this race for last. Actually, I may actually be forced to... Maybe I won't. I don't know. That requires... You know what? I may have to do it.
So, ride up. So, ride up. So, ride. them like a bunch of frostbitten, flat-footed, molasses-eating, lead pants-wearing, cross-eyed glacier trolls.
Oh, I was hoping I could do it again. Let's see what lies in wait.
I don't know how she did it, Spyro, but the sorceress must have survived that last battle. She's been waiting here all this time, saving up her magic to destroy you.
Oh, bring it, bitch.
Your best chance at defeating her is my flying saucer. I've cast some spells to give it extra firepower and unlimited flying time. The rest is up to you.
Time to take you down. One-on-one. Gatoro on Dracano. Been saving this last one just for you. And there you have it, folks. This truly is the end of the Spyro Reignited trilogy. I have to say, I definitely had a blast playing this game. And quite honestly, I couldn't be happier having finally completed it. All 3 adventures were an absolute joy to play, and I really do love how they really did reward you for doing everything you could do in the game. It just makes me feel proud and happy and quite honored that I managed to 100% complete this. Everything in the Spyro trilogy has been done. Everything you possibly could do. And I feel very accomplished. I mean, I haven't gotten all the trophies, but honestly, I don't know, if there aren't that many left, I'm sure I could do them, but overall, I just feel pleased that I've managed to do everything I could in all 3 games. And while I'm sad that the journey's over, there's always going to be another game to play and another adventure to experience. I'm likely going to be bundle uploading these before I play any more games. Plus, it'll give me time to actually, like, see if I can maybe save enough money to buy, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach when or if it comes out. But until then, I'm gonna be uploading the videos on. I'm gonna be uploading the videos on these games, and I most definitely did enjoy myself because games like this, the way that everything is well made, how there was really no way to really cheat anything. There's just everything was as it should be. There weren't all that many issues, and everything was just so fine-tuned. I gotta say, I really enjoyed this. And of course, there's The Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning that I have on PS2 for this, but even this couldn't even really top playing this. And I say that with great respect because, well, this was the classic original Spyro being remastered. This was like an absolute joy to play. And there are, of course, many PS4 games to come in the future, but the tricky part is figuring out how exactly to save up enough for them, you know? But in due time, I will indeed do my best to play those games. Games like Little Nightmares and Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, those are planned games. But, you know, with dental and everything else being paid and all that, it's just kind of a tricky thing. But, you know, everything like this, I really do enjoy games like this that really do reward you for going out of your way to find everything. Nothing was too easy, nothing was too hard, everything was just as difficult as it needed to be. And the gameplay design, it was fantastic, and there was really no flaws or anything. I mean, you know, aside from the occasional frustrating minigame, it really wasn't too bad, and it was like really enjoyable. And I'm glad that I could finally get to experience all 3 Spyro games. I'm glad I could experience all 3 Spyro games that once came out for the PlayStation, or PlayStation 1 or whatever. Because games like this, especially Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, that brought back a lot of memories. Because I played the original Spyro 2 back when I was a little kid, and I don't know if actually, I'm pretty sure I went out of my way to 100% complete the game. And I did then, and I did now. And I'm so glad I could do it. Because honestly, it's mostly the second game that held so many special memories. I don't have the original copy anymore, but nice image. I don't have the original copy of Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage anymore, but I honestly should have kept it because that was a priceless relic nowadays. Like nowadays, that's like a priceless relic. And I do still have a lot of Wii and PS2 games because, you know, the Wii and PS2 are not supported anymore. And the PS3 games aren't being made. I still need to get myself a PS3. However, they still have PS3 games on the PlayStation Store. And the Ratchet & Clank series, it's definitely one of my all-time favorites. Because I kind of rambled on about it the first time. But games that I played before, if done right, they can be one of the greatest remakes you can ever play. Now, the Ratchet & Clank 2016 game, if I'm being honest, I'd give it a 6 out of 10 because it didn't really do as well as the first original 3 games did. And I do want to play those 3 games again because Those bring back so many memories, and I spent so many hours enjoying myself through those. So, I absolutely had a blast playing this game. And having done everything, having did all the skill points, having done everything I could, the skill points are especially what I love because they truly remind me of the skill points from Ratchet and Clank. Like, skill points in a Trilogy game, you really can't go wrong. And let's be honest, we've all loved playing the original of a Spyro game, and I'm glad I managed to play the original Spyro 2 before moving on to the remake several years down the line. Because now, at least out of one of the three games, I could experience the old and the new. And I will say the old did have some issues like the voice acting and everything, but they definitely fixed that with the Trilogy. Like I said, I'm sad that the adventure is actually over, but you know, everything has to come to an end eventually. But I'm so glad that I could finally have an absolute blast playing this. This finale episode is probably gonna take a while, but I'm okay with that. See, the thing is, I do have plans on playing games old and new. Like, I'm gonna be playing all the old PS2 and Wii games in order to keep myself entertained until I can save up enough money to buy a PS3 and then eventually a new PC. But I've just been having trouble figuring out what exactly I want to spend my money on if I want to. Because I can't just go spend it all willy-nilly. I want to make sure I actually save my money and spend it on things I know will keep me busy for a lifetime. Or not a lifetime, but for a while. The Ratchet & Clank Trilogy is one of those games that's kept me busy for like weeks. Or maybe not weeks, but a week at most. Or more than that. Especially if I want to go after all the trophies and everything. They don't have it on the PS4, and my PS4 does not do backwards compatibility. But if I can get a PS3 and I can just buy the Trilogy on the store for like $20, then I can just truly enjoy myself, you know? Hell, if I end up buying the digital version, maybe I'll be able to get the trophies again. But I don't know. All I'm trying to say is, I like to make the most out of games, and make them last as long as I possibly can. I mean, hell, I didn't start this game till like, what, near the beginning of February? And look where we are now. Mostly because I took a several-day break, but you know how it is. But I want to thank you all for joining me on this journey, and I assure you, there's plenty more to come. Because, well, games like Crash Bandicoot 4, I did try that, and I liked it at first, but then I found out too late, like after I beat it, that it was meant to be a difficult platformer that was punishingly difficult for challenges, or completionists. And I was like, this is not what I wanted to spend my $60 on. I wanted to spend it on something I could actually do. And that's $60 I'm never gonna get back. But I still had a blast with it, and it did last me about a week from how hard I tried. Games like that really do help me, they really do help me get through the things I want to get through. It's really about what you do with the game, and not what the game holds, that you can really make the most of. Because sure, a game could be long or a game could be short, but if you decide to really make a moment out of something in the game, then that game could be even just a little bit longer than you really wanted it to be. And that's not always a bad thing, because then it means you have more time to really, really get a good bond with the game. A lot of my PS3 and PS2 games in the past have been sold before I realized just how much of a fool I was for selling them, because, I was a fool. Because those games don't come cheap nowadays. And I had many regrets about it. But then I realized, I still have games. I don't have many left, but I still have them. And I really do want to make the most out of each of these games. There's, I think I made a list before of the games I have left over I want to do. Because I've completed many in the past. And sure, maybe they won't last me like 7 months, but I will at least have a good time good time playing and completing them as much as I can. And besides, there's still the whole uploading ordeal to go through again eventually at some point, which will also help me last a bit longer. Maybe I could even try to, go back and see if there's anything I could do. And if there's nothing, you can always go back to doing the projects I wanted to do. And if I'm not in the mood for that yet, then, I'll just see if there's a game I can buy, or yeah, if there's like a game I can buy, at least one, and I just make the most of that game. Things have been really, really complicated nowadays, but I'm still working on figuring out how I want to do everything. Because, I don't know exactly how long each of the games I have could possibly take, but I do know that I can make the most of them if I really enjoy myself. Certain games like Zathura and what was the other one? Zathura and the codename Kids Next Door Operation video game. Those games I once tried to cover, but honestly, they just were not that much fun. Like, they really, really were not. And I figured, you know what? I really don't enjoy this. And I realized it's better if I just, I record games I actually enjoy playing. And that's what matters most. Like, I figure if you're all still listening to this, then you'll hopefully realize I take a lot more pride into playing my games than you all might realize. It's not just me playing a game, be like, okay, we're done, next game. No, it's more than that. Some games I really do form a special bond with, and games like that I just find myself truly enjoying. I guess the tricky part about all this is I don't know exactly when Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach will upload, or come out, but I know that when it does, I will want to be ready to play it. And Little Nightmares is already out and on PS4, or Little Nightmares 2, which came out in 2017, I think. But I'm still going to be waiting because I want to save my money for Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, because I've had a stronger bond with Five Nights at Freddy's than I have with Little Nightmares. But Little Nightmares I still love a lot, because it's like a really unique game. It's just all about what it is you really want to do. The basic plan is there's like a lot of things coming out in the next several weeks, like the Portal Reloaded community mod, Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, of course Five Nights at Freddy's, Dark Deception. I mean, honestly, sorry, God. Swallowed some of my own spit there. Honestly, I just figure that, like, I'm recording games, yes, but I could upload them whenever I want. And games that come out before I finish a playthrough of another game, those, I really may want those to be uploaded first. Because, you know, the main game I'm recording, that's not like Dark Deception or whatever, it's just kind of it is still a main thing, but I kind of switch priorities depending on what I am really wanting to do. So, there is a lot going on, and I am trying to make the most of the situation. I'm trying to, you know, really make sure that, if not everything, as many things as possible work out for me. And there's really nothing wrong with that if you know how to plan. So, all in all, in the future, I will be working on playing games and doing things as best I can. No sheep were harmed during the creation of this game. A few Nork, but no sheep. Hey, look at that! It's everyone in Activision and Toys for Bob. Now, one more thing. I saw money bags go in here before. I'm willing to bet the reason he came in here is because, you know, there could be gems among the crystals he'll want to steal. Damn it. Now, I'm noticing the game is at 117% completion. And I don't know if it's supposed to be at 117%. Hang on. Alright, 117% means everything has been done in the game. This is the most you can get. So everything in the game has been done. So, thank you all for watching this playthrough. I really enjoyed it and I hope you guys did too. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you want more content in the future, subscribe to my channel and hit that bell. And I'll see you next time.